Geechee River right now. Still, as you can see, lots of river flooding going on down there. Want to continue to keep you updated. Notice that teal color that we're seeing behind there. That is indication that we're seeing some pretty strong hail cores in there. So you're definitely going to want to stay updated. Just stay indoors. What we're going to be focusing on as we head into the second half of this week and where this is going to be headed, because the key to that we're looking at is this high pressure and also this front, and that's going to be our steering mechanisms. Pretty much going to be pushing it right now. I'm looking at going more in towards the Midwest.
Where is that severe thunderstorm warning?
Well, it just crossed over the river, affecting parts of Chatham County, Effingham, and also Jasper County. Lots of hail expected to drop in the Hardeeville area here within the next couple minutes, up to ping pong ball size north of I-16 like we were talking about. This darker blue area, that's going to be where the key of what we're going to be focusing on as we go into tomorrow is. That green color, all of those humid conditions pushing back in from the coast. And this is a live look out over Tybee Island right now. You can see that very shallow layer of fog as you look at the area starting to produce 40-mile-per-hour gusts, frequent lightning, and some minor flooding due to all the heavy to moderate rainfall. So be careful moving around out there and also around the low country. Still Jasper and Beaufort County in a severe thunderstorm warning till 6:45. Right where that severe storm was just issued, and I promise you, we can feel every bit of those 70-mile-an-hour winds right now. We've got dust flying everywhere. For if you want to stay in the car, maybe go look at some Christmas lights as we go into the rest of this week. We've just got more of that very cold air working its way in with this high pressure. So pretty much what we're going to look at, worst feels like conditions are going to be out there tomorrow morning.
Where exactly is also right now?
So right now still off in the Gulf of Mexico. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at this. A warm afternoon ahead. Severe threat's going to be there, but it's going to be lower. However, let's go ahead and take a look at your day here in Midland, Odessa. Well, this is going ahead and taking a live look right now at exit 102 on 95 right there at Highway 80. We've got a multiple vehicle collision in place right now. Some of those vehicles did hit some of the structure of the bridge, so they are reassessing this. So let's go ahead and take a look at our graphics. Be expecting lots of delays on I-16, I-95. If you've got to come to the city, I'm recommending you take either 21, 17, or Veterans Parkway for eastbound travelers. So if you have to come eastbound, you're going to want to take 17 or 21 and 80 down into the northern part of the city. Also be on the lookout if you normally take Dean Forest. We have another crash. Roads blocked in both directions right there. Let's talk about what really matters on today. It's Taco Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and take a look at your traffic, let you know what you should expect as you head out to get some food this morning, because right now, not looking at any problem. Brunswick area, that's really the only spot that we're seeing it this morning when it comes to your travel times to Savannah. Not looking at anything out of the ordinary. 20. There you go. You can really see where all that backed up traffic is at. Recommend anybody north of Highway 90 getting out there this morning, especially anywhere from Midland to the Snyder area. Very slick conditions, lots of ice on the roads throughout this time. Then still the I-20 overpass project, where from 349 all the way over to Mid-Kiff Road, North Frontage Road is westbound only, South Frontage Road is eastbound only. Well, good Sunday evening. As we go ahead and take a look outside, we've still got that first alert weather day expected as we head into your Monday. Right now, still already starting to see some of the gusty winds coming in, up to 35-mile-per-hour gusts on Hilton Head, 25 in Savannah. Accompanied by that, temperatures are still in the 70s, mostly cloudy skies, and some scattered rain chances with a little bit of moderate to heavier rainfall. We'll continue tracking these chances, pushing farther north as we go through the overnight and into the start of tomorrow. So starting off your work week, anticipate the breezy winds and scattered rain chances as we track mild temperatures starting in the mid to lower 60s. Temperature-wise, not going to be looking too bad, but those wind gusts anywhere from 25 to 30 miles per hour in the morning. These are going to be coming out of the south, so you'll definitely feel them as you travel west to east along I-16. But walking you through the rest of the day, the breezy winds will be here all day long and into tomorrow evening. The rest of the day, we're going to be tracking storm chances increasing as we head into the early afternoon. It is a first alert weather day here in Savannah, and these storm chances are going to be fueled by these high temperatures. We'll still be looking at mid to lower 70s across most of the area, upper 60s out along our beaches. But let's break down what we're seeing for the severe weather threat. We're in that level 3 here in Savannah. Normally, we only see a handful of these throughout the year. This is that enhanced risk. Usually, we only see them when there's a hurricane right off the coast, but we're going to be seeing them because of this cold front. All forms of severe weather going to be possible as we head into tomorrow. So breaking that down just a little bit further, timing anywhere from about 11 a.m. through 5 p.m. Definitely going to be looking at gusty winds, heavy rainfall. Could see some large hail, could see up to about 2 inches in diameter. Also, can't rule out the chance for isolated tornadic activity. This is a more significant severe weather chance that we're looking at as we head into tomorrow. Timing it all out for you, though, not going to look for a lot in the morning. It's going to be once we get into the later morning, early afternoon that we track these scattered storm chances with a few embedded strong to severe storms as this front pushes across the area. So you're going to want to make sure you're staying updated as we head throughout tomorrow. As we go into the later part of the day, it's all about the breezy winds, bringing more of those cooler temperatures back into play. We're pretty much going to be tracking starting temperatures on St. Patrick's Day, mid to lower 30s, below freezing for our inland areas north of I-16. But if you're going to be headed to the running of the squares, it's going to feel like it's in the mid to upper 20s. So the trend for St. Patrick's this year is have that coat ready to go. Cool, breezy, partly cloudy as those temperatures warm into the mid 50s. Then we cool back down into the mid 40s if you plan on still being out and about as we head into Tuesday evening. The other thing you'll want to take note of, since we'll have these breezy winds in place throughout the first half of the week, once again, pollen numbers and specifically tree pollen is going to be much higher out there, all because of this. And then as we go into the second half of the week, warmer air starts to work its way back in. We'll be back into the upper 60s as we head into Thursday. Nice weather for anything you want to do outdoors. By the time we make it to the weekend, we're back into the mid to lower 80s. So really not looking at anything too terrible, but we've got to get through the next few days. First alert weather day tomorrow. Cold temperatures come back on Tuesday, and as we go into tomorrow, if you don't have that WTOC weather app downloaded already, make sure you do, and also know what county you're going to be in as we go into tomorrow. If we have to issue any warnings, it will be based off that.